Diamond SMP is the most played sub-tiers game mode, and it truly carried my video that I made on it. And so today I'm going to show you guys how to get a very high tier, making a guide on game sense, movement, and melee. Enjoy! For movement, we're gonna start off with spacing and strafing. Pacing is one of the most important aspects in this game. It can legit win you the game. It counts as trading, it counts as melee, it counts as game sense. You can heal, you can mend. Spacing is the best. Please don't be like these dumbasses that run, and don't think that it's gonna make you win the game. If you distance yourself from your opponent and try to web him, you can get the right boost to let you either get a crit chain or heal, like in this clip for example. The trick to this is to always have a set amount of distance between you and your opponent. You want to have at least 3 blocks. Remember that your block reach is always higher than your hit reach, so you want to back out and then web your opponent. Strafing is the backbone of movement. It basically gives you an advantage over your opponent considering aim. You want to circle around your opponent. You want to also back out and bait, just like I did in this clip. Another thing I want to mention is you never want to use too many pearls. Only use them when you're in dire situations for healing, and also try to not jump as much as possible. You can get webbed very easily, but do remember, while running, jump. You have speed 1 and you're faster when jumping. For the melee part, I'm going to teach you guys about hit selecting, critting, combos, and shielding. This fucker. Before talking about combos, we need to talk about the 3 types of hitting. There's basically sweep hitting, there's sprint hitting, and there's critting. Sweep hitting is when you hit without moving. Sprint hit is when you press W, move forward, and then hit. And critting is when you're getting knocked back into the air. So basically a jump can also make you crit. But you can also be crit and use your knockback to crit. When talking about combos, we need to know about the types of combos. Basically, there's S-tapping, where you move forward and you press S to hold your distance with your opponent. There's W tapping, when you move forward and delay your next movement, which is also forward. And then there's uppercut, which is S-tapping, but you're also jumping. Critting is also a part of combos, which is called crit chain, but at the same time, critting is also used in ways that you get out of a combo. When you punish crit, you can also run and try to heal. And for this case, I'm going to show you a clip in Sword against a few higher tier players. Now, if you didn't notice, all my clips are in Sword, right? And this is a Diamond SMP guide. Yeah, well, Sword melee is the same in Diamond SMP. And this is why I'm showing you in here, because it's easier to, like, actually visualize it. And now I will teach you about hit selecting, how you get the combos, how you can get the grid shield. Hit selecting is letting your opponent hit you, and then delaying your hit with either a jump reset or just sitting to get another hit that will sprint hit them forward. And in this clip, I can show you that right here, I have hit selected my opponent. I just waited for him to crit me, and then I just sprint hit them back, and it got into a combo. A tip for hit selecting is jump resetting. Jump resetting is when you jump exactly as you're about to get hit, or whenever you hear the sound. You take less KB, and it's more likely that you get boosted forward and you're able to continue the combo that you hit select for. Good melee, you need to have good shielding. You need to be able to actually get to combo them, and you cannot do that if they have a shield. So now I'm going to teach you how to predict shielding and how to break them very easily. For shielding, I'm going to get Viper's POV. Viper is a very good friend of mine and a very good player who got game knowledge since you were wearing diapers.
Let's start with the main way of disabling shields, the cooldown trick. Using the cooldown trick is just switching to your axe and hitting at the same time and switching back to your sword instantly. The reason you want to do that is in case your opponent's shield is down, you will still get a hit. Next up are stuns. First is the normal stun. For that you need to switch to your axe and double click. This will give your opponent vertical knockback and send them in the air. This is useful for stun webs. Second type of stuns is the KB stun. Those give more horizontal knockback, which is useful for keeping combos. To do it, you need to cooldown trick while double clicking instead of clicking once normally. But what is this fucker doing?
For game sense, I'm going to teach you about healing, mending, secondaries, game knowledge like trading, playstyles, and inventory management. Beginners overreact when it comes to mending, saying it's a very hard thing to do, but I'm going to prove you wrong and show you it's easy. Using the clip I just played, I'm going to show you step by step my thought process behind mending. In this case, I'm trying to mend as fast as possible, so I'm keeping all of my armor pieces and splashing my XP bottles, but not holding my shield because it has mending. Because one of my pieces hit the max amount of Dura on my helmet, which is 360, I'm going to take it off and then try to get my other pieces to 360. In other words, you won't have your armor exactly the same Dura, so your helmet, chest plate, leggings and boots all should be 300 or 360. Doesn't really matter, you just want to have them equal. Game knowledge is what you gain with time, it's what you gain with experience. And I'm going to teach you a few tips on, for example, trading, inventory management, and types of playstyles. Whenever you want to trade, it's when you don't have something to lose. You want to try to get as many first hits as possible and not lose durability. You never want to take a trade that you cannot win. If you don't have potions, if you don't have a totem, never try to continue and pop your opponent's totem, like in this case for example. One tip for trading that I have is look at what your opponent has and what you don't have. If you're in a crit chain and he has a shield but you don't, you definitely want to get out of there. And this applies to anything, not only crit chains. As well, if you don't have saturation and he has saturation, it's probably more worthwhile to run and gap and get an actual fair trade. Playstyles are according to inventory management. So if you want to play passive, you're not going to use a lot of webs and pearls in the beginning, but in the end you will use the most. When you're neutral, you're gonna use the same amount of webs and pearls in the first man than in the last man. And for an aggressive one, you're gonna use more resources in the beginning and less in the end. This is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please like it, subscribe. It really helps me and my channel. And yeah, thank you for watching.